Welcome everyone. It is the first episode of this. I haven't got a name for it yet. This is kind of like the trial run, but of course I had to bring the guy. Let me do it. We got Stiff Chocolate 2.0.
Wait, but you gotta say my actual name first.
Now we'll get. Okay. We got the boy lockdownT, aka Stiff Chocolate 2.0, aka the reason your baby mom loves Dave.
The reason.
What are the other ones?
That's it.
I feel like you need a couple more just to. Every time you got your show, you need to whack in a couple more.
One and again and another one.
Literally, I need some more. When I went on the you did it as well, the Major Jaffa podcast.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
All of these guys were just dropping their aliases. I'm like, it's awkward, man.
No, like you'll figure it out naturally. Yeah, they've got to come naturally.
It feels wrong just to give myself a name when it's just like
100%.
But
there's got to be reasons for it.
Literally, man.
They'll come, bro.
How you been though? How's your content going at the moment? You're doing bits.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it consistent. You know what I mean? Like balancing work and content, as you now know.
The 9 to 5 life and the content creator life is
it's unforgiving. I can't lie. It's very unforgiving. But like I'm cool with what's going on right now. I found a new mole on my finger, so it looks like I'm going to see the Lord very soon. You know the ones.
Wait, when you said that, you didn't find it just right now, did you?
Bro,
the way you just looked at it was just like, man.
An hour ago, and I was thinking, I don't have moles, but I'm seeing one here.
Man.
You know the ones where like you get a sore throat and you start googling like, what is
don't
it?
do that.
Start seeing cancer. You start seeing
you work for the NHS, so get to the front of the queue and you'll be fine.
Trust me, that front of the queue will still take flipping right now. That's what I do. Let's not even talk about that. What about you? What are you saying?
I'm good, man. Like you say, the work life and the content life is. Man, it's tiring, isn't it? It's tiring. Do you find yourself saying no to motives just to make your videos? Like, how do you make your videos? I feel like you do the backlog. You make them all on the weekend and post them throughout the week.
Well, that's when I'm good.
That's when I'm
being good. But other than that, I'll have to come home sometimes. If something has happened...
Honestly, I've learned, if something happens, you need to drop. The quicker you drop, the better the video will do.
Because, and I know we're going to speak about it in a sec,
Stormzy.
But the Stormzy thing, Mel made me do it. It dropped. An hour later, I was like, I think I should put out what I filmed now. But it was 11 o'clock at night.
I know, but sometimes it's worth it. Because that's going to go throughout. Everyone's on their phone the next day. It's going to be there.
Exactly. But what I even clocked is that it was actually starting to blow from like within a few hours.
Yeah,
so
it does. Stormzy only just drops and people are looking at it. Yeah.
And Stormzy dropped it late anyway.
Yeah.
So I learned that, okay, sometimes it's actually best to understand timings rather than knowing, rather than having in your head what your best times are to post.
Yeah, literally.
Because I've got best times to post. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't really post on Friday, Saturday or Sunday anymore. But that one was Friday night, 11 PM. But it's just because...
That's the thing, if it's something as big as that, you have to post about it. And I was annoyed about that. So I was at the Novelist event. And I come home. I come home. I was so buzzed. I was so buzzed. And I'm going on my phone. I'm like, what has happened? Why am I seeing Jose Mourinho, Storms? Why am I seeing all this? And I was just trying to be like, has he made like a movie? Like, I couldn't fathom it. It was just one song. And then I was annoyed because I was like, I can't process this to make a video right now. On my way to work, I was thinking, let me just talk to the cat. You know, sometimes when you just need, I see you do it on your way, your walk to your car or something. I was trying to do it. I was so hungover that I watched it back. I was like, there is no way in hell. I'm gonna get home and I'm gonna make a good video. And to be fair, it's done well. Yeah. But I was like, could have done a little bit extra. More.
I mean, it's how it is, isn't it? Sometimes
the game's the game.
The game's the game, man. We're content creators, so some like life gets in the way of something.
Literally, you know what I mean? Man. Literally, can't win them all. And we couldn't have seen that coming. I'd rather have gone to the Novelist event than just to sit at home like, is something gonna happen to that? But we have to speak about that video, man. As a matter of fact, let me get the song on.
Yeah, man.
The thing is, listening to the song doesn't do it justice because the visuals are where it's at.
Okay, so this is what is interesting about it. So I listened to it on the way here, actually.
Yeah.
By the way, Southwest London might actually be the prettiest place in London. I can't lie.
I don't know where he's just driven through.
Bro, there's just so much greenery. Every house just looks like cabin woods. Yep. Every house looks like some cabin woods.
Where are you now? I'm in
like Lewisham. Yeah.
No one wants to be there. No one wants to be there.
But I said to myself, okay, let me listen to this Mel Made Me Do It. with no video because I want to actually see whether the song is good or not.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple people on Twitter and stuff. Twitter is some toxic place anyway.
Honestly, even in my comments, people being like, it's a dead song.
It's a dead song, yeah. But that's what people are saying. It's a dead song. It's just that the visual, the video is great.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
Nah, yeah, it's a good song.
I think it's a decent song.
Yeah.
I was having a couple conversations with my friends and they were saying the beat didn't switch up once, he didn't switch up his flow once.
Right.
I said, how many times is there a beat switch in any song that you listen to?
Yeah.
And how many different flows do any of your favourite rappers do within one song?
I was thinking this because we were gonna do, we still need to do a video on like the song of the year for this year. But I was thinking like, what are the credentials for the big songs? Because it's like, and this one, why it doesn't hit like, you're not going to hit this in a club.
No.
You're probably not going to replay it.
You're
all the time.
probably not going to put it on your playlist.
Nah, yeah, like it's not in a.
It's not one of them kind of songs.
It has the wow factor.
Yes.
Like not only is it the return, but the bars are big.
Yeah.
The whole vision of it, the people, the cosigns, it's just enormous.
Exactly, like. And that's why I don't really respect when people are bringing down the song because you can't look at it as just a song.
And you can't expect it to have. You can't expect to hear this song in the club. Like Stormzy's dropping a big comeback song. Like you know it's gonna be something special, but like you can't expect it to do all these things that you expect of a big song. Do you get what I mean?
I feel like he's made a decision. This was a statement. Like I don't even see this as just a song on its own. Like it's more than that. It's a statement about just like, you know, black excellence. It's a statement about like just UK excellence. It's a statement from a cinematic point of view. It's a statement from his growth and his success. Like there's so many things to it. This ain't just a song.
Even
so you can't.
The video I just dropped on my TikTok before this, I spoke about like the reason it's called MEL made me do it. MEL's his stylist. Right? And so she styled everyone in the video. By the way, those fits. Like Stormzy looks so good.
I'm sorry, but how the biggest flex of the video was the lint roller on the leather jacket.
He's just.
Are you sick? You don't need. There's no lint on a leather jacket, but it's harder. It's harder.
Let me get that for you.
It's harder.
Literally. No, but from the title of the song, from the whole fits itself, is like showing not only is he leveling up because Stormzy's known for wearing tracksuits. Like the iconic Adidas tracksuit.
The red Adidas tracksuit.
Yeah, like he doesn't do too much. You don't know him for a style, but now you do. And like he's wearing colourful clothes and it's all her. Like she did it all. And it's like, I was reading one of her interviews today. She was like, we're showing progress in the style. Apparently every single item of clothing was tailor made to him. Like every single piece, like even just jumpers that they bought tailor made to him. Like levels, man.
Because even that Prada 2-piece, the yellow one, that was called. I mean, we've seen that white Prada jumper before, like Heady one have worn it and stuff like that. But it was what Prada and Gucci a lot in the video. So what she styled every person.
I think so, or like a team styled everyone in the video, but Stormzy was styled by her entirely. But like you were saying before, you know, this is a cinematic statement. It's all these things. It's a massive fashion statement as well.
Huge
and we've never seen that from Stormzy before. Like
it's true because he'll only just as you're saying, kind of he likes to wear a lot of all black. Like did you see him pull up at
Glastonbury when he...
I wasn't going to say that, I was going to say when he was at Man U and he got put on Sky Sports. He was just, I don't know what, it was probably over 2 bags the whole thing because he, you know, he's rich like that, but it was just all black, like wearing some jacket, he was wearing some £80 Yeezy slides, like he doesn't really do the fashion thing like that, so MEL made him do it. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And, do you know like what that whole concept of MEL made me do it is?
No.
So like the hashtag, anyone who gets styled by this MEL woman, they hashtag MEL made me do it.
I like that.
So he's gone and basically created a song. And apparently they've just become like the most amazing of friends from her styling him. So it's more just like a brother-sister thing rather than
that's
like...
the thing with Stormzy, everything feels so authentic. Like, I literally got his book here, like I got all my props and stuff, but I've read this.
Oh, cool.
You wanna borrow it, honestly? It's like, so this was about his GSAP come up, so it's literally all based from that. Like they could write another one of this on flipping the Glastonbury set, this song alone, like, but it's just mad because it's basically just they've interviewed all his team, so it's not like his story. It's like the team story, and it's just everyone's just like friends. Like it's a team project, and Stormzy's just one player in that. It's not like he's the big man, and I really like that way of like working.
That's good.
It feels proper authentic, which is why like they make this maddest things, man.
That's really.
I need to ask you, who surprised you the most in that video? Like, what was like the one that like
good question
got you?
I think the cameo. Okay, obviously the Jose Mourinho thing was nuts.
And also Jose loved that. Like, I've never seen a man shush such with him. Like the main character, yeah.
Yo, like the mission was
and also
set.
like if you rewatch it, Stormzy's boys are like proper it's so funny.
I know. He's just there like steady like this. Nah, so the Jose thing was cold. I actually loved that whole Jonathan Ross and ZZ Mills.
I was gonna say that
was really cool.
Yeah,
and like
because I know Jonathan Ross loves Stormzy.
Right, and like everyone was. I feel like everyone came in as a favour to Stormzy, but what that meant is that they're actually good friends. So like Louis Theroux and Stormzy must have some sort of relationship.
And they will do.
They must do. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that's
someone told me they think Louis Theroux's doing a documentary on Stormzy.
Oh really?
I have no idea what evidence there is on that, but that would be mad, and it also would be Stormzy. If he's getting a documentary done, it would be Louis Theroux, innit?
Yeah. No, that would be pretty cold, you know. I think the ones that. Okay, so Jose thing was nuts. I love the Usain Bolt situation where he's watching like that's innovative.
They got him in the studio. Do you reckon they like went to him and just like?
Bro, I think that was his house.
Yeah, it has to be.
Because they went outside of the world, didn't they? And then I think they like came back, zoomed in, and it looked like some house in Miami or something. Like it was on the water, or Florida or something like that. Yeah, and like that was sick. I love that because it's like, oh yeah, I'm just watching the show. But one that I was like quite happy for was Clint.
Yeah, to be fair,
that was cold.
I like that.
I saw Clint and I was like, yeah.
I saw the Cortez and I was like, oh, they got that level. Then I thought, oh, it's Clint.
It's like, Clint, yeah. Clint and Henry actually. I really like that for Henry too. Because there's some people there that you might think, oh, like, I didn't really expect them to be there because you have people of all kind of like
from all walks of life,
different stature. Nella Rose, yeah. Oh, and also Ian Wright. That was amazing. Trevor Nelson was there.
Yeah.
I also loved the kind of like tribute to Jamal.
Yeah. That was nice. That was needed
with
as well.
Posty and Rashid there. So it's GRM, SBTV, and Link Up.
The founders.
That's cool because that's a big respect to our scene. Do you know what I mean? Like the whole UK rap and grime scene. Like that's these man. Yeah. They televised all of this. So like big up to them and obviously the family coming in for that as well. Like it was. I was actually like, it was really beautiful. Yeah. The whole thing.
That last bit when everyone's all in white and they got umbrellas, it was like quite like, I don't know,
it was touching.
As it zooms out, you realize bigger and bigger and bigger people more. It was like
it was amazing. Like by the time I finished the video, I was quite like overwhelmed. I was like, raw.
It takes a lot to process, I can't lie.
Yeah. This was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
What do you think is gonna happen with the album? Because like he has, I don't like. It's one of them ones where you're like, how is he gonna top that? But you know he already has it planned. And I honestly couldn't tell you. Like I want to do my predictions, but I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you.
In terms of what?
Like features. Like he's gonna do something different with it, and it's hard to think what he's done. Like I don't know who he's gonna get on there. Who's gonna have producers and things like that.
One thing I will say is I don't think that song will be on the album.
Yeah.
I don't think it.
Unless it's like the intro or
it could be
the bonus track or.
I feel like it would be good to be a standalone track though.
Yeah.
But for this new album, I'd hope that he just brings it back to the streets a bit.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I want.
Yeah. Heavy
is the Head. I enjoyed it. I'm not someone who listens to Stormzy all the time, but I would like him to just bring it back to the streets because
I hear you with that.
Done the global thing.
And I think he's like this global superstar. And with this video, he's shone a big light on the UK.
That's what I'm saying.
So it'll be nice to represent that a bit more, bring that sound back a bit more. Yeah. Exactly. It'll be interesting to see who he's worked with. Like features wise. He might even have no features.
He might.
But he might obviously have big hitters on there, or he might have smaller, lesser known people that he's gonna do a lot for their career. There's a lot of ways you could go with it.
Because I can't lie, he's now that kind of figure in the UK where he's not comparing him to, let's say, Drake, but it's a situation where he can put on a lot of people.
If you get a song with Stormzy.
If you get a song with Stormzy, you know.
Although having said that, we haven't heard much on Stormzy this year. We heard that song with Nux.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that song with Nux could have been more.
Yeah, I don't rate.
I think it didn't. Nux's album was cold, but I don't think that song elevated it too much. Like, it was good, but not as much as a Stormzy feature should do. Like we're saying.
Yeah. No, I think that song.
I reckon that song was made probably a while ago.
Possibly.
Because we haven't seen Stormzy all year, so it was like, why are we seeing him now?
Yeah, nah, I hear you, man. It was amazing, man.
While we're talking about Stormzy, can we just have a moment of silence for everyone that dropped that day, not knowing that was happening? Your Kings DBE. They must be fuming.
They were pissed. I honestly thought that. I thought, like, cool. What did they drop? They dropped For the Win, which was another leading track up to the album, but they dropped it on that day, and then literally the album came out at midnight that night. Pissed. Like, actually pissed. But not really, because at the same time, who's going to be listening to DBE is not particularly the same as who's going to listen to Stormzy.
True.
I don't think it took
I think the thing is, I think everyone listens to Stormzy, and if Stormzy's not dropped in time, everyone's going to listen to that.
For it to be on that day?
It broke the internet. Like, you can't escape the new Stormzy song, whereas I haven't heard DBE, like, not that I would listen to them, but it's like, I kind of forgot they dropped, and then I saw your story about Manx is working overtime. I was like, hey, they just dropped an album, didn't they?
Yeah, man. No, but the only thing is, that's actually because they did very minimal promotion on it.
Really?
Ads and LB and then the D Block Europe page put it on all of their socials, but no real press. The only thing that they did was 2 days before, which was like some MTV interview with Snoochie, Shy and Poet. And it was like a really awkward interview as well.
Really?
Yeah, so like, they did no promotion. But at the same time, and what's so mad is that, bro, like, they've got Ed Sheeran and Burna Boy on the features.
Yeah.
Those are the only two features.
I'll put it on. I've only listened to the Burna Boy song, to be fair.
Yeah, put that one on.
I quite liked it. I can't lie.
It was good.
With DBE, we know how I feel about them. I can't listen to the whole album. Like,
I actually want to get into that a little bit. Why is it that you don't really feel them?
Like, it's the sort of thing when I zone out and then I zone back in, and it's like, it just still sounds the same. Like, I couldn't tell you what songs played, but that's why I like them with features, or them on a feature, because the song is like, you bring in different sounds, whereas I don't think, well, I mean, you're the expert, not me, so you're probably going to tell me I'm wrong because you know all the songs and blah blah. So when people say Dave's this, that, the other, and you're like, boy, I know you're not a proper fan. That's like, I get that I'm not a fan, but in that sense, but it's like, when I think LB and Ads aren't different enough, and I know they are different, but I think their whole sound is what it is, and that isn't. I don't do that too much. I can do a bit, like it's kind of similar to M Huncho and the auto-tune, and I like M Huncho's use of it, but it's like, I don't know, man. It's just I try. Believe me, I try, and like their album with Young Bane, I like that because it's got a bit of balance. But
cool.
Yeah.
All right, so let me now debunk all of that. What you just said. Nah, do you know what?
He said, "Let me tell you why you're wrong."
Okay, cool. I hear you. I do hear you, because I can zone out sometimes of their music.
Yeah.
I love LB, but especially LB. I
can't lie, when I hear him sometimes I'm like, are you serious? Like, it just sounds bad sometimes. I can't lie. Sometimes it just sounds bad.
For me,
I like Ads. I like Ads.
Like, Ads is extremely talented. LB is very talented as well. However, I think there's something about the tone of LB's voice, or the way that he uses his auto-tune, which sometimes it just, for me, it's as if he's just like, every word molds into another, so you just can't really hear what he's saying, which is why you then zone out.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel one of the problems is with him particularly. But for me, he adds a different element. Ads, will do the singing kind of thing, right? But Ads can do the straight rapping as well.
Yeah.
LB has that like melodic kind of rap wave, which he does pretty consistently. So They do differ.
Has he ever done solo stuff? LB.
Yeah.
Is any good?
Not too bad. He's got they both do individual songs within their projects.
Okay.
Yeah. So sometimes they'll do an individual. He's got a couple. 322. I think Pain Game is just him, but these are on like all these different projects, right? And I think he's got an individual one on Lap 5 as well.
Yeah.
The only thing is, they have so much music. Yeah. They literally drop 1 to 2 projects a year, and each project are like 20 plus songs long.
Yeah.
So if you have the passion or patience, mine's passion, yours is patience, to be able to get through those songs, you will start to see how some differ.
Yeah.
Because you'll have the trap sound where they're like just straight rapping, the trap wave kind of sound. Then you have the melodic thing, which is kind of like this. Then you have the like heart-wrenching, outpouring, kind of thought-provoking stuff that they also do, and like they do it really well. Like, but yeah, no, I ain't gonna lie.
That's the thing.
Ads is.
Whenever I talk about DBE, the comments always like, oh, but check ads without auto-tune. Check this song, check that song. When ads without auto-tune, I know it's good. Like when I go to like these songs that people tell me to go to, they're just like so deep in the album. Like, how was I meant to get here and still be with it?
Let play Conor McGregor, please.
It's on the album.
It's on the album. Yeah, it's on that. That track is one of the best. Like, just listen to the beat. The beat is so hard. Like, I don't know whether you want to think that, but I just think this is probably one of the jumpiest tunes. And like Ads just does all of these little accents and different things that just it's just funny, and it's good. Like,
what do you think of the album? I've not listened to it. Have you listened to the album?
Yeah.
How do you think it ranks for DBE?
Listen to this.
I like when rappers show character.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what J Hus does so well. Like, he does
J Hus, Mostat, showing a bit of character, and that's what Ads does a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Even just saying words wrong is just like when J Hus like Kukumba.
Exactly, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying, isn't it? Overall, the album is okay. It's obviously I've only listened to it maybe like 4 times. I've tried to run through it quite a few times.
That's quite a lot. For 2 days ago.
Yeah. Like,
DBE fans work hard,
brother. You know the content. The content has to come.
Literally,
the content has to come. But yeah,
like, when Dave drops a song, like I'm like, right, let me get my notes. Let me
reload it 20
times. To the point where I actually enjoy the song until until I've done my videos. So I'm like, I need to know what can I say that no one else can say. What can I say first that no one else has said yet.
The content creator life is peak.
It is. It's the game, isn't it?
It's the game. It's good though. It's good. The album, it's okay. It's probably gonna rank like bottom 2 by the time
it's settled in.
Yeah, by the time it's settled. Bottom 2 projects that they have, I would say. But I feel like it's quite a balanced project in terms of the sounds that it has. You've got some ballady type stuff which I've never done before.
Yeah.
Like the track with Ed Sheeran, him and Ads and they're all just singing their hearts out.
Really?
Like singing. And I was like, right, fair enough. But then you've got like the trap wave, hard street stuff. You've got this kind of jumpy flute types. Like it's balanced, but it doesn't sound everywhere.
Yeah.
So yeah. More on that soon, but you
done any content on it yet or not?
I have. I've done like a couple of videos. Wrap them up quickly, innit? But yeah, I'm gonna wait until next week or Monday to start doing some more. Yeah. Is it cut out? Yeah. So just give it a bit of time.
This one's still filming. Yeah, that's still filming. Alright, we'll just carry on.
Yeah, man. So that's fine. But you know, who else has dropped this week?
Yeah. So. Clavish dropped something.
Public Figure.
Let's have a little listen.
I think it was okay.
Again, I haven't been able to like take it in fully.
I've only listened to it a couple times. It was a bit more commercial than. Well, no, like
it sounded a bit different. It sounds like even from the beat, it's a slightly more up tempo. He normally does quite a slow beat where you can just hear every word he says. But I love Clavish. I'm really excited about him.
Very excited. Like a young gun who is kind of doing the like real rap thing.
Yeah, because he's got bars, and because of his flow, you catch them all, which I really like. Because
he's clear, he's slow with it. You know what I mean? He's someone that excites me a lot. I think that Public Figure track, it's cool. It's, you know, repetitive, so you can tell he's trying to get it in people's minds, meaning that there's a commercial approach to it, which is fine because that's what you're trying to do. I'll probably say that I don't know if you listened to Grease.
Yeah.
I liked Grease a lot better than.
I like it.
Just
slightly different. Slightly different with it.
I like that a lot, but I think there hasn't been anything recently that he's dropped which I don't like.
Yeah, he hasn't missed too much. I think this is probably his worst song he's dropped for this year.
Probably.
But maybe that's going to take him fully.
It needs to
I really liked everything he's dropped so far.
Yeah. And I think like his aesthetic is cool as well. Like he's a clean looking guy.
Yeah. He also cold at the same time.
Yeah. Like. See, this is so like obviously I made like a bit of content recently where I was like, if it ain't these lot, I don't want to hear drill in 2022 or 2023. And like I didn't include him in it. So everyone was like, what do you mean Clavish needs to be in it? I didn't include Nems either, which was a mistake. But is it drill? Are they drill? Exactly.
I think the whole, because drill in my head, drill music is like 6-7, aggressive. And like while the bars are they're chatting crud, they're chatting it in a way that I'm scared of you. Like if I like this is what I say when I first was into 6-7, I was like scared of these guys.
You were scared
because like Brixton's only there. I'm thinking I'm scared. Whereas if you see Digga D, you're gonna mob him and he's a pop star, innit?
Yeah,
like
he's a pop star.
He will chat the crud.
Yeah, but
for the sake of it, it's not obviously. Before it was like that, but nowadays he's such a pop star that he don't need to say it. Obviously he does because it sells, but like he's not. I don't see him in the same way that I see.
100%. But that's also because he literally is a joker.
Yeah,
like you can see through his character. He's a proper bubbly kid.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's what comes out through. That's what comes out.
Across like that.
His personality comes out a lot, and that's great. I like it. It kind of puts me off when he does the proper hard drill. Cruddy lyrics. Like I don't really like anyone who does that anymore, to be honest. I was listening to Quang Phase just on the way here. One track called Step Out or whatever. Like
sometimes it's like
cruddy, It's just I just don't think it's needed anymore.
But my problem with it is like it's kids that are listening to it.
And
it's like while I know he's pretty exaggerating or. I know not to take it in.
Because remember, Lowski said that they're all lying. He did a +44 with Zeezy and Sad Man. He said everyone's lying. Oh, and also on Zeezy Mill show, Lowski said we're all lying. We say it because it's
Lowski says like Lowski and me and different people. Lowski would say the maddest things and blah blah, and like. I rate you honestly. Like,
but that's low key a way for them guys to just push the accountability.
Literally, no more cases for me. No more cases for me. That was Lowski did that.
We see you. Yeah, like we see you.
I still find them funny ones. Scribs and LD. You know that story?
What?
Well, it's like Scribs and LD are the same person.
Yeah, of course.
But it's like Scribs got banned from making music, so LD wears a mask. And suddenly he's a different person. Like he was gonna shout Scribs, that's my brother. I love it, man.
It's too funny. But no, Clavish is good. I kind of said about Nems, innit?
Nems I'm excited. I think he dropped a teaser. I thought he was dropping the whole song. But he dropped a teaser.
But
I thought he was gonna drop the song, but because he didn't. But it's coming out next week. Yeah, it sounds good, you know.
Well, this is
he dropped something with
Kid Wild, D&D remix.
That's just a fun song.
It's a fun song
from young people.
Exactly.
Like, it doesn't do loads, but I just really like it.
But this is the problem, though.
What's your problem with
Nems? I really do like Nems. Flipping the tracks that he's brought out. 2 M's, obviously amazing. Even some of the songs that came out before that, Elevate. He's got quite a few different ones. Pop Out, something like that. He's gone through a couple of different sounds, like throughout his short career so far. But like now, I feel like he's found a flow but it is a little bit nursery rhyme-ish.
Right. So that's your criticism.
No, 100%, man. Like, bro, the song that's coming out soon is called ABC.
Is it?
He says something like, ABC, she wants the D or something like that. Yeah.
I got that one.
Yeah, no, the track's called ABC. And I'm just a bit worried because if that is the way that we're going...
In some of these things, yeah, you're like, I don't know whether you're playing the game or you're making the game worse. Like, I don't know if it's like, cool, if I can say this, that, the other, playing this. Like, people doing it with the sample drill. Everyone was like, I don't think anyone wholeheartedly, passionately wants to make that music. But same way, we might jump on a trend because we're like, we can get some views here. Obviously, we make videos every day, so it's not that deep. But if you're making a song, there's a craft to it and an art to it, and like, I don't know, man. It's like, one part of you is like, I respect it because you're doing your thing and making your money, but at the same time it's like, why are you making music worse? Like,
but then again, it's easy not to be able to take accountability because someone can just say, well, I'm making this nursery rhyme track because Ross has been doing it for time. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Literally, so I called out when Ross dropped, was it Tommy 2C? I called it out because I was like, I know he's having fun, but this is terrible. Like, guys, can we please understand? Like, cool, this is a fun track. Like, like literally nursery rhymes. Like, but it's fun, isn't it? Like, it's a vibe. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, please just tell me. I just want to know you guys know this is bad music. Yeah. And Russ actually commented on that video, being like, say no more, bro, wait for the album. So I'm like, okay, cool. I respect that because he's not being like, shut up, bro, you know nothing, like this is a 6 songs. Like Swans did in my video, which we'll see how did that end for him.
Yikes!
Knocked out the other week.
Yikes! Yikes!
Yeah, Swans called me a silly boy because I called him out for doing sample drill, but even in that video, I was like, your rapping is good. The chorus is like doesn't correlate at all, but it's just doing sample drill for the sake of it. And I'm like, what was the point in that? And he obviously missed that point because his ego got hurt. But so I rate that from Russ that he commented being like, wait for the album, I've got some good music coming to please you. I'm like, okay, cool, I respect it. But yeah, we're saying Nem's doing nursery rhyme music.
And like, there's something that someone said, in Nem's comments, they were like, your beat selection is crazy. And I thought about that comment, and I said, do you know what? That's not really a compliment. That's kind of a backhanded compliment, because if someone is known for their beat selection being crazy, it's more you love the person for the beat.
Yeah, that's what a lot of music is. That's what a lot of sample drill and drill is that the beats are so hard. That's why drill's all over the world, because the beats are so hard.
Yes.
Like, that's why you might listen to like, a foreign drill track because you don't know what they're saying, but the beat slaps. That's why I like Afro beats, because the beats are crazy.
I hear that.
I don't know what they're saying in some of the tracks.
I hear that a lot. And then
but also it's the way you use your voice. Whereas drill is like it's rap in it, so you don't do too much. Whereas Afrobeats you sing and you change the flow and whatnot.
But I mean, the whole beat and why we listen to it, there's a lot of validity in that, because like, if I'm being honest with myself, that's why Doja is such a good track.
Yeah, because the beat is and the lyrics are so simple that you know them after listening to the song once.
He rides the beat well. And in comparison to what we were saying before, Nems rides the beat well.
Yeah, and it's that slow kind of flow as well, isn't it?
I would say Nems' flow is slow.
But as in like...
But I would say it's
you can catch everything he's saying.
It's not very simple.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if a beat is complex, then you can only partner it with simple.
Yeah, I hear it.
So I do hear that whole beat selection thing, but I don't know. I just kind of thought about it, and I was just like, right, like, is that actually a compliment? Like, because if a man, like, you should be praising the producer.
Yeah.
And I mean, realistically, producers do need more flowers.
Definitely, especially in this drill era where
100%.
it is the beats that are carrying it a lot of the time. Like grime era was sort of, I think the reason why grime slowed down is because there weren't enough grime producers.
Yeah.
So like the ones that were doing it, I think did get their flowers because they did so many big songs. But there's like Yeah, I think there's so many drill producers and people, if they're learning to produce, I think they want to do drill. Give me like a song of the week that I can play to end it for you, other than Stormzy. It doesn't have to be of the week, just your favourite song right now.
Okay. UK, innit?
Doesn't have to be UK.
Obviously, you know me, I like Saint a lot, innit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
he's dropping soon, isn't he?
He dropped a new track called Sade.
I think he's got an album.
But yeah, I mean, there's a project that I think is coming up soon. So this one dropped on the 16th of September. And yeah, I like it. Like, his recent drops have been good. I'm seeing like a different sound coming out of him to what we're kind of used to with Champagne Shots, with Reference, with, you know, other, like, I mean, his Out the Blue project. Don't know if you've listened to it.
I haven't listened to him too much.
Honestly,
but I know his kind of vibe. I've seen him live before as well.
You should really listen to his Out the Blue project.
Yeah?
That's got
How recent did it drop?
That was like last year.
That got Summer is Blue on it?
Summer is Blue.
Right,
Summer is Blue, and then it's got West, it's got Azure. Really good tracks.
Is it an album or EP? Is it one of them ones?
I don't actually know what it is. It says it's Local MVP was an EP. I think Out the Blue was an album, you know. Really, like, really good.
It's only got 7 songs.
Oh, okay, it was an EP. It's an EP. It's definitely an EP. Yeah, nah, he hasn't dropped a studio album then.
Yeah.
But yeah, this track, Sade, is cool. He references Kanye West.
Yeah.
Because he says something like, "I was with Sade, all day, all day."
Okay, yeah.
The Kanye West track all day. Just a subtle little thing. And I like his vibe, man. I like his aesthetic. He's one of the only artists that I've genuinely seen his come up.
Yeah.
Because I knew him from Leicester when I went uni in Loughborough.
Mad.
Yeah, me and my boy is an music artist. They linked up together in a studio, and
when
no one was no one. We had a studio session together. It's funny because I've got a video of that studio session, but I didn't film Saint in it because I didn't know who he was. I wasn't really trying to like beg it or whatever. I was just like, yeah. But like it was him, his cameraman Aaron A, who's cold, and then one of the other friends, I think JB.
JB is in like the rapper?
No, not JB Schofield. I think like his friend is just called JB, innit? But from then, I was like, okay, cool, let me see what this guy's saying. And I just started to see track up track, and like, I'm a believer now. Like, I'm a
that's
believer.
sick to see the come up literally from the uni room grind.
Yeah, crazy. And actually, I remember like seeing his followers on Instagram being at like 5,000 at one point, because I've been following him for a while. And then now I've just like, I saw the ascension.
Jump.
I saw that
Champagne Shots, or did you sign before that?
Champagne Shots was the biggest.
The big tune, but that's the first time I heard of him.
And then from there, he started getting a buzz on TikTok, and then he started getting like, I don't know, he's got backing now from someone in the industry, innit? So he's getting pushed out, publicity, all this stuff. So now he's in like nearly every single playlist there is in the UK and that. So it's good to him, man.
He's in a very different lane to everyone, which is why I rate him.
Yeah, really good.
So what, Sade is the song, yeah?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll say that one.
This is my
what
song
about you?
now. This
is that
the maximum.
The Gigs thing.
Honestly, I'm a Gigs fan.
Let me see.
You not heard this?
No, I have.
This song right here, yeah. Gigs is like.
He dropped a video to this as well, right?
Yeah. Visuals were cold as well. He also dropped a feature on someone else's track last week, and it was like a completely different vibe, a very sort of like chill, slightly sad kind of music, but Gigs just put like Gigs hasn't missed for me this year, you know.
Did you hear his freestyle?
Yeah, the freestyle.
That was cold. With who? Sway? No, DJ Who Kid.
Yeah.
DJ Who Kid. That was cold.
And then he like even on his features like of M Hunter earlier, Gigs for me could like if he drops an album this year, it could be big. And I think it's slowly boiling. People aren't talking too much about it.
Yeah.
Gigs for me. My song other than Stormzy, this is my song right now.
Yeah.
Add this to your playlist.
I did.
Yeah?
I did for real. No, I thought this was decent, you know. And I liked the video as well, because the video was like New York and London.
Yeah.
And he had Meek Mill in it, no? Meek Mill was in the video. Yeah.
He dropped with Meek Mill last year.
Yeah, Meek Mill was in this video in the New York bit. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's cool.
This is my song. If you need to add a song to your playlist, listen to Gigs right now.
The Maximum.
Add The Maximum. Add Sade to the playlist.
By Saint.
And yeah, man, we'll hopefully do this again soon with whenever more music's popping. But bro, appreciate you coming down. It's been fun, man. It's nice to chop it about new music, especially what a week to do it as well.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate
Big stuff out. So yeah, man. Appreciate you for having me on. You get it.
And we'll see you next time. Like, comment, subscribe, all them things, and love. Cool.
Simple.